Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Pacquiao Benn Paro. Who could Paddy Donovan face after IBF welterweight heartbreak? Paddy Donovan suffered heartbreak in Belfast as his bid to become world champion fell short in a split-decision defeat against Lewis Crocker at Windsor Park last Saturday. The real deal was out to avenge his first loss to the Croc after he was disqualified in their original bout at the SSE Arena in March, but narrowly missed out on the scorecards. Not only does it mean that Donovan has come up short a second time despite his best efforts, it means that he has also failed to secure the IBF welterweight championship belt. However, with Crocker tipping his foe to return to the top sooner rather than later, who could be next in the Stars' sights for his return? DAZN News profiles 3 options. Manny Pacquiao. Fewer fish come larger in boxing than the legendary Filipino, an 8-weight world champion whose performances have endeared him across multiple generations of fans. A politician, a basketball star, and a singer between his stints in the ring, Pacquiao was back to challenge Mario Barrios earlier this year, and almost took his title in the ring too. What comes next remains a question for the 46-year-old, especially after the sudden passing of former opponent Ricky Hatton, in what could be a wake-up call to his future. But if he was to fight again, Donovan would be wise to challenge him, even with no belt on the line. A standout superstar where a bout should only enhance his reputation. Benn. Had Donovan defeated Crocker and become IBF champion, there's a very good chance that the Briton would be at the top of his hit list as he bids to build on his silverware. But even without a strap, Benn could prove to be just the opponent Donovan needs to prove he still belongs at the top, a star seen by many as close to a welterweight shot. The star is set to rematch Chris Eubank Jr. again in November, however, which would hit the brakes on any immediate dance, while Crocker wants his own bite at him too. But could Donovan and Benn meet up without a title on the line? The chances are that the victor would find themselves with a straight shot back towards the top of the tree. Paro. The former IBF light welterweight champion made a successful step up to the next division this week as he saw off David Pappett in Brisbane by unanimous points decision. That bout was an eliminator for a shot at the title now held by Crocker, and in theory, the Australian should be the next man in the mix to fight the Belfast favourite for glory. But whether the IBF will enforce an immediate defence remains to be seen, and if Crocker goes another way, Donovan could see a prime opportunity to mix it up instead. Win over Paro, and he cements his place as the governing body's biggest threat to Crocker, setting up the potential for a historic trilogy bout and a chance to seal revenge.